Hey guys, welcome back. This is Naresh. So now we will continue our sixth part for the Selenium interview series. So the next question is how to handle hidden elements in Selenium WebDriver. So if you need to handle Selenium hidden elements, then you can use a JavaScript executor because a JavaScript executor is very powerful. You can just give a command something like this. First, you need to cast your driver into the JavaScript executor interface, and then you have to call the execute script method. Under that, you have to give your JavaScript a document.get element by class name or get element by ID, and then give your ID of the locator, and then you can do an operation like a click on that. Okay, so this is the way how you can work with the hidden elements on a web pages. All right, what is a page object model in Selenium? So there's a video especially I have created for that, which says page object model is a design pattern. Okay, so page object model is not a framework is in itself, but it is a design pattern on which we can create different frameworks. So page object model can be used if any kind of framework such as data driven, keyword driven, hybrid framework. A page object is an object oriented class that serves as an interface to a page of your application under test. So basically what happens in page object model, we create a different pages. All right. For each page of our website, we create a different page class, and the test then use the method of these pages. Then we create a test class which use these pages, which use the functionality of these pages. The benefit is that if the UI changes of the page, the tests themselves don't need to change, only the code within the page objects need to be changed, because now we have separated our test cases with the page objects. So even if your website is getting changed, you don't have to basically change your test cases, you don't have to change your test classes. Only change which you have to change is your page objects, your page classes. Okay, that is the benefit. What are the other benefits which you can think of the page objects? There are many benefits like reliability, usability. We can reuse, we can easily maintain that. It is also able to figure out that if there's any problem occurring on a page, we just need to know on which page we need to go. We don't have to scan the entire code. Okay. What is page factory? So we have seen that the page object model is a way of representing an application as a test framework. For every page in application, we create a page object for a reference the page, whereas a page factory is one way of implementing the page object model. So basically, what page factory is, so it is a way of implementing a page object model. Okay, so in one of the video, I will tell you that how we can use page factory into the page object model. All right. So, what is the difference between page object and page factory? A page object is a class that represents a web page and hold the functionality and members. Page factory is a way to initialize the web elements you want to interact within the page object when you create an instance of it. So what page object is, as I said before, it is a class. The page object is nothing but a page class, and what page factory is, whatever the members are of the page class and the page class itself, it helps to initialize those. Okay. We have already discussed about the advantage of page object, code reusability, maintainability, object repository, and readability. So we can create an object repository also in using a page object model. Okay, how to use how to scroll the web pages. So we can use the JavaScript command, which is scroll by, which is used to scroll the web pages. Okay, how to perform a right click action in a Selenium WebDriver? We can use the action class. So we have discussed this before. We can use the action class to control the mouse. So through that we can you can create a member of an action class. Actions equal to new action, and then give a driver in that, and then you can call actions dot, and then you can call that right click method, and after that build dot perform, so through which you can do the right click operation. So please see my video that how to handle the mouse operation, so that you can get an idea. All right. Have you used any cross browser testing tool to run Selenium script? So you know that Selenium script can be run in my local machine. I can run the Selenium script on grid, and I can also use my Selenium script and run it on some cloud like BrowserStack or Sauce Labs. All right. What are the different annotations available in TestNG? So we have discussed about this in many of our programs. We can use @test. Others are at the after test, before class, after class, before method, after method, before suit, after suit, before group, after group. Okay. What are some common assertions supported by TestNG? So many assertions, like one is assert equal. Without any message, we can just give actual expected. We can give assert equals with the message. If actual expected does not get match, it shows the message in our reports. Okay, and assert true with the message, assert true. This is without the message, and assert true with the message. So we give just one condition here and a message here. If the condition fails, the message get printed. Okay, the same way like assert false and assert false with the message. Right. What is parameterization in TestNG? So in the parameterization, we can parameterize our methods. So we can get a different data, and we can, on the basis of the data, we can use that method. So how we can do that? So one way is by using @ parameter. So what we need to do, first, we need to give something like a parameter name equal to, for example, if you're parameterizing a browser. So in our testng.xml file, we can give a tag parameterize name equal to browser, value equal to Firefox. In the test method, you can give that. Okay, so if you know in testng.xml, there is a suit tag, there is a test tag. In the test tag, I can give this parameter name equal to browser if I am executing that text. In the next text, I can give parameter name equal to browser, value equal to Chrome. So I'm giving a Chrome as a value for that. So on the basis of that, your test case will get executed, and when the test case will executed, you can put something like in your test as @parameter browser. Okay, and then you can give this statement like this: if browser dot equal Firefox, then it will initialize the Firefox. If it is browser dot equal Chrome, it will initialize the Chrome. So I have explained you in one of my video. Just watch this video for the parameterization into TestNG video series. Okay, the another way is data providers. We can even give data through a data provider. So instead of using test.xml within the test file or some other utility file, we can give this @data provider and the name of the method, which is get data. All right, and now here we can again give the method name is get data. All right, and in that, what I need to do, I have to throw an object. So this object will be, I've created an object with a array, with a two-dimensional array, and I am giving a key and a value in that. Okay, wait. All right, so what I need to do, once I have given this complete syntax at the data provider, name equal to get data method, and once I've created an object, then I am, call this object. I can call this object from my test by calling at the test data provider equal to get data, and within the method, I can, because I have given two-dimensional array for that, I can give string user ID and string password, and then I can use this into my method. So how many, like if you're passing four data here, for example, here I'm passing two lines of code, right? So one key value this, one key value is this. So this method will execute two times, okay, with a different key value. All right. So I can, check my two user ID with this same method. Where it is. Yeah, this one. So this method will be called twice with the one key value pair once and another key value pair twice. Okay. So just look my test ng video series. You will get more idea regarding that. All right. How to run a group of test cases using TestNG. So groups are specified in testng.xml file. So within the suit tag, within the test tag, you can create group. You can create a group tag, and you can use a group into your test method. So see, whatever I'm telling you right now is just from the interview purpose. You may, if you have not seen these videos which I have given for TestNG, you will not understand anything any here. So please go ahead, watch this video first, and just for a reference purpose, just to brush up, you have to see these questions, otherwise you will not understand anything. So just go ahead, run those TestNG video series, and then you just look for that. Okay, so you have to give @test group equal to, then you have to give a curly braces, and then you can give something like a smoke test and functional sex. So that will be your groups. Okay, so first you have to define your groups, and then you have to go to test.xml, and then you need to decide which group you want to run. You want to run the smoke test, or you want to run some other groups. Okay. Okay, what are listeners annotation is test-ng? So test-ng is to configure the reports and logging. So we have discussed about that, about the listeners in detail. So I will not go through this question. Okay. How can we create a data-driven framework using TestNG? So there are two ways. One is at the data provider annotation, which I have shown you here. This one. All right. So this is the one of the way, and you can even, get like right now we are hard coding this data, right? But you can even configure the reading from the Excel sheet, and you can get the data, and you can use at the rate data provider. You can also use Excel sheet directly without using this at the rate data provider. So it's all depend upon your base how you do that. Okay. So data-driven framework is done for TestNG. And now some oops concept. So let me just close this video at this question number 88. We will continue with the oops concept in the next video. All right. So I'm again saying you again one more time. If you have not gone through that Selenium videos, I already like you just go through these videos because those are in much details. Once you go through these videos, please practice it, then only jump to the Selenium interview question. Otherwise, it will be of no use just going through these questions. All right. So thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like it, share it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Have a great day.